We're doing a 4 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time stream because I can't sleep. So we have some insomnia going on tonight. And Coda's talking. Are you a talker? You love your dad? You love daddy? Do you want a cookie? Are you a good girl? Oh, yeah. You talking like a storm, aren't you? Oh, you like cookies? You do? You're so pretty. Do you love daddy? Do you love the new puppy? Do you like our viewers? Tell the person that's watching, hit that like and subscribe. And you'll get a cookie. You want a cookie? Who wants a cookie? Who wants a cookie, pretty girl? You want a cookie too? Are you a good boy? Honeybee, you want a cookie? Good morning. I couldn't sleep, so I thought I'd come on and catch some people that I normally don't get to see, or maybe you don't get to check out my channel because you're sleeping. We are in the state of Michigan, Eastern Daylight Time here. It is approximately 4:40 in the morning, but I can't sleep, so the pups and I decided to do a live stream. I don't know if anyone is watching, but welcome. This channel is based on my pups and for my pups and solely about my pups. We are a family-friendly channel. My pups range from the age of 10. That is Odie. He is my Australian Shepherd, and I did rescue him from a very bad situation. And then Dakota, who is this Alaskan Malamute that I just had to steal a cookie from because she took it from the puppy. Sit. You're not getting it. It's not yours. It's yours, isn't it? That's yours. Sit down, Dakota. You can't have that cookie. That belongs to the puppy. The older dogs will steal the puppy's treats, so I have to play police officer with them and take them back. This is Mr. Odie. He is 10 years old. He's purebred Aussie Shepherd, Red Merle. He was my very first rescue. And then this is Miss Dakota. She's my love bug. She will be turning 6 on Easter. She's 100% Alaskan Malamute and very much a love bug. And then this little girl, she is 10 and a half weeks. She is Chow, German Shepherd, and Husky mix. And that's how I became 3AwesomeDawgz. We do live in central Michigan. We live on an acre of land that is fenced in, as well as gated, and the gate is locked, so I can let my dogs out and they can roam the property as they feel. They have free roam of the property. I am about dog rescues, and if you can rescue a dog and give them a good home, please do so. They'll give you forever love in return. I welcome everybody to the chat. Please hit that subscribe and that like button for us. It tells YouTube to check out my channel. And everything I do here is for these 3AwesomeDawgz. And as you see, Dakota gives kisses all the time. We live out in the country slash woods of mid Michigan. The nearest grocery store slash two gas stations is about 7 miles down the road. Our nearest shop, as far as food store, is 18 miles one way. So when you're out this far, a vehicle is mandatory because you won't get around. Please hit that like if you think these dogs are beautiful. They're very much spoiled and they know it. Are you spoiled? Are you a good girl? You so pretty, Miss Dakota. If you're in chat, please comment where you're from, what country or province or whatever, wherever you're from. I would love to know. Again, we are based in central Michigan, United States, right in the middle of the Great Lakes. We live in an acre of property that is fenced in and gated. And if you notice, Miss Dakota has a beautiful mask. And it's actually a arrow. If you look at it right, she's a beautiful girl. She loves giving kisses. As you see, she's giving me kisses even now. Hey, Zane. Well, how do I know? She can get pregnant. That's how I know. And she loves her dad. And the pup is also a female pup. The pup is 10 weeks old, and the older pups have taught her to go outside and go relieve herself. So the potty training is already done by the older dogs. And so that's how I know. Yes, we are based out of central Michigan. We're in the lower peninsula. And we're out in the country slash woods. As you see, my pups are lazy because they're normally sleeping right now. I haven't. Uh, I can't sleep, so I decided to get up and do a live. Just let the dogs outside, so we're doing a live. The pup is wide awake. Odie's sleeping, and Dakota wants to go to sleep. We are a family-friendly channel, and we do believe that there is only two genders. Again, I do support all dog rescues and cat rescues. If you have the room in your home and in your heart for a four-pawed friend, please go to your local shelter. The shelters here in the United States are full thanks to the wildfires of California, as well as the hurricanes of Florida and North Carolina, and the wildfires in South and North Carolina as well. Please rescue a dog, give them a home, and they'll give you forever love and back. And you see how Miss Dakota sleeps. She sleeps showing her stomach. That means she's very secure in the home, and she also loves belly rubs, don't you? You like belly rubs? Aw, you my baby, aren't you? Please hit that like button and that subscribe button. We are trying to hit 900. And if you feel like putting what country you're watching from, please do. I'm always interested. And I will say hi. I always comment to all the comments in my chat as well. Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? She's trying to get the cookie. Are you trying to get that cookie? No. XX Ghost, Mr. Editor, hello. This channel is all about my pups and giving them their best life. All of these guys are rescues. We range from 10 weeks old. This little girl right here, she is Chow, German Shepherd, and Husky. Look at how big her paws are. She's going to be a big girl. And then this is Miss Dakota. She is 6, and she's spoiled rotten. I did rescue her as well. She is full. Uh, she is a purebred. She's a purebred Alaskan Malamute. Jackson Cott, welcome. And Mr. Odie over here is 10 years old. He was my very first rescue, and they're all spoiled. As you see, he come right over to Dad once I talked about him. Oh, hush. He ain't going to hurt Dad. You know it. She's very, very loving, and she loves her dad. You love Daddy, don't you, Dakota? You a good girl. Oh, she's always kissing. She kisses me, she kisses Odie, and she kisses the pup. But she was the last to really accept the pup when the pup come to live with us. It took her about a week and a half. Odie was the first, and because of that, the pup plays with Odie 99% of the time. Thank you. I think so as well. Like I said, I do support rescues, and if you have the room in your home and your heart for one of these 4-pawed creatures, please go to your local shelter and adopt. These pups and kittens do not deserve to be locked in a kennel 24/7. They deserve their forever home just like you do. And they'll give you so much love in return. Hi, May May. You miss Dakota, aren't you? And Odie's over here. Dakota, are you a good girl? And yes, all 3 of these pups are very much spoiled to the tune of I went to the store the other day and came home with 20 pounds of dog biscuits. So they're very, very spoiled. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please think about it. We're trying to get this channel to 900. We're almost there. So we do a lot of shorts as well as 2 or 3 lives a day. We go live at 12 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, noon. And if you like our channel, please share it with some of your friends or family. These puppies deserve their best life. And if we ever get monetized, we will. Every penny goes back to the dogs. Well, John, it's about giving a dog their best life. And please, we are channels, so let's not use certain words. Yes, I am a all about a dog rescues, and that's why I show my dogs. I have insomnia tonight, so we're up, so we're doing a live. It's about giving these dogs their best life. I mean, how could you not enjoy seeing a dog that is so lovable, like this big girl? Her name's Dakota May. She is 6 years old this Easter, and she loves everybody. I just added this little pup 2.5 weeks ago, and so I tried giving them their best love, their best life. Mosa, rock, welcome. How are ya? And Mosa, I did get some scratchers, and I hit for $129 on them after the other that you already know about. Mosa is a good friend of mine from some other channels. Check her check out her channel. You can drop your link if you would like, ma'am. She is an awesome person to get to know. Funny that you mentioned that. I misplaced them again, but I think I know where they're at this time. Plus, I don't have any snow to look at. How did you know that? But I made a spare key to my truck just in case that ever happens again. So that's what I've been using. But I have to find it because that's where my post office box keys are. I know you're probably sitting over there laughing. She is not in the United States, folks. She's over in Europe, and she is a medium. X Ghosts, yes. Dakota loves her belly rub as well as Honeybee. They love their belly rubs. Melissa, I think it's funny that you knew I had misplaced them again. Yes, Dakota loves her belly rubs as well as Honeybee does. And the reason she is named Honeybee is because she's golden honey color, and she has her tip of her tail is jet black like a bee stinger. And I'm not up at this hour, but I have insomnia, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a stream and just see if anyone would jump on. As you see, Dakota's a lover and a kisser. She is all about her dad. She has to know where I'm at all the time. Mosa, you want to know what Dakota really wants? She wants this. She's trying to steal it from the puppy. That's where I thought they might be, so I'll check it after I'm done streaming here in a little bit. Because last time when you said in the truck or near the truck, they were very much in. Do they sleep in my bed? Yes, all three of them do. So it gets a little bit crowded. And on cold nights, Dakota will sleep on my feet on top of the cover, so my feet are really warm, which is a good thing because I am diabetic. What? Are you crying? Are you crying? What? What? Are you talking to Dad? Or are you talking to Dakota? Dakota wants you. Oh, that bark is all it took to get Odie up. Now she'll probably go over one and play with Odie. You want to go play with Odie? Come here, honeybee. 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 No, no, no. What are you doing? What is honeybee doing? Uh-oh, she's going to play with Odie now. Well, honeybee is crate trained, and she does use her crate, but she uses it to sleep sometimes. And she also, that's her safe space. So if the dogs get to playing too hard with her, she can go in there, and the other dogs know they are not allowed in her crate. Just like when they were pups, when I crate training them, they were only allowed in their crate. No other dogs. It is their place, and that's the way I keep it. And then I also, for bad habits, or bad behavior, I do mix up a spray bottle with 2 caps of white vinegar and water. And the dogs do not like the smell of it. So if they're misbehaving, they behave right away. Well, most I would, but I can't have cinnamon. I'm allergic. But I can have black tea and honey, and I often do. But they prefer to sleep with me or near me at all times. Like Dakota here, she'll either sleep with me or she'll sleep right next to my bed. Dakota, she is not hurting you. And yes, when I do lives, I get down on their level because I do not have children of my own, so these are my kids, and they're treated as such. They all are up to date with their shots and checkups. Well, we got Honeybee. I picked her up at 9:30 in the morning, and she was at the vet by 11:30. Dakota, what are you doing? Are you yelling at the puppy? Why are you yelling at the puppy, huh? You be good. That's cool. How big of a dog do you have? And the pup is still getting used to wearing a collar. It's not used for anything. It's just so she gets used to having something on. So when her vest does arrive, she will be okay wearing a vest. Now, the bigger dogs, if we go to the farmer market, they wear their vest, and that way, if they pull on me, it's not around their necks, it's around their bodies. That's cool. I love labs. That is really cool. Well, unfortunately, my dogs are pretty much all bigger dogs. Dakota's, when she stands on her hindquarters, she stands almost 6 foot tall. And Honeybee is going to be a very large dog as well. Well, hello, Ruth. Nice to see you again. As you see, I'm up early and doing a stream. And Dakota didn't like that the pup was moving. That's why she growled. She's trying to go to sleep. She loves curled up next to dad. She's a daddy girl through and through. Odie is a daddy boy through and through as well. And then they clash sometimes because of it. And the pups send that love right back to you, Ruth. Thank you. We appreciate you tuning in. Ruth is one of my regulars on this channel. She checks out these fur babies. And Ruth, can you tell that Honeybee is growing? She is growing so fast. Odie, are you a good boy? What? Odie, are you a good boy? Oh, Odie's gonna come. Odie's getting kissed by Dakota. Dakota is always kissing Odie or Dad. She's a lover. She knows. Let the puppy play. You be nice. You be a good girl. Are you a good girl? Are you a pretty girl? You are. Do you love Dad? Do you love Daddy? Do you love Dad, Dakota? Do you love Dad? What do you say? Do you love Dad? What do you say? Talk. Use your voice. Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? Want a cookie? Are you a good girl? I mean, look at that face. How could you not love a dog that would give you that type of face? She is so spoiled. And Mosa, tell me what you see when you look between her eyes at her mask. She always smiles because Dad always talks to her. Dakota, man, hey, does Dad always talk to you? Does Dad always talk to you? Yeah, we always talk, don't we? And every morning, she gives mornings, which she comes up and will hug me for about 5 to 10 minutes. Almost, I see that as well, but if you look, she has an arrow between her eyes. Do you see her arrow? She's a very happy pup, and I am so blessed to have a good pup like this. I will, Ruth. You have a good night's sleep. And she is spoiled, and she knows it. I'm so blessed that I found her and rescued her. She has given me more love since I've rescued her than I've ever had from one pup before. And then, Honeybee. But look at Dakota. Are you a good girl? Are you a good baby? I'm not sure. What, you gonna lay down? You wanna lay your head down? Oh. Look at those sad eyes. Oh, you'll go, baby. Oh, see how she rolls right over and shows Dad that stomach. She love her stomach rubs, don't you? You love your stomach rub. Oh, Daddy getting it, huh? You like that, Dakota? As you see, the pups are all knocked out. Like I said, I couldn't sleep, so I thought I'd come on and do it live for a little while. I appreciate everyone that's tuned in and is watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe, please do. If you haven't hit that like, please hit that like for these four pod puppies. And yes, that is how Dakota sleeps as well. And when a dog shows you their stomach and sleeps that way, they are very secure in the house and who you are and who they are. She's the biggest baby. But if I say the word RIDE, she gets so excited. And yes, Dakota does rule the roost with the other dogs. She puts them in their place. I will. I'll give them all a hug for you. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping in, and I'll check the couch as soon as I'm off stream. I appreciate you. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you in, I'm sure, Squid Stream or something later. Have a blessed day. All right, chat. I'm going to cut this live because these dogs are all trying to sleep, and they could sleep better if I cut the live. So thank you for viewing. Please, if you haven't, hit that subscribe button and that like button. We do live every day at 12 o'clock noon. So please come back and watch us again. We do several shorts. Matter of fact, Honeybee, the pup, has a short that's 15 seconds that has over 7,000 views. So check it out. And you all have a blessed morning, and we'll see you at 12 o'clock noon. Have a blessed morning.